What up, guys? Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. Awesome. So right now the image is reversed because of my phone um, being flipped around. This is the first time I'm live on YouTube, so I'm not even sure. Oh yeah, I can scroll through the comments. That's pretty cool. All right. Awesome. Oh shit, where did the comments go? Oh, okay. There it is. What up, guys? So I'm kicking out this live because I didn't really do anything yesterday, so I didn't have an upload for today, and I want to keep you guys obviously posted on the whole turbo stuff because we've all been waiting this long to start doing all the fab work. So that is what I am doing tonight. So this is like kind of for shiz and giggles, you know, just kind of. I guess you guys can do it at like a Q&A. Ask me anything, I'll answer as I go. Cause not all the time I can get to the questions that I get every day on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. So if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask me tonight, right here, right now, whenever actually. So Pennsylvania, much love. So what I want to do as far as this live thing goes, like for days I don't have an upload, probably gonna do a quick live, maybe like 35-40 minute sessions to kind of keep you guys posted, um, and let you guys know where about we are on the CRX. So the you're talking about, okay, there's a lot of comments and it's only showing me like 2 or 3 at a time unless I scroll back up. So let's check out some of the comments here. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. In regards to Jerry, my transmission has not been fixed, but I do have a solution. And even if it's not fixed by the time this car is turbo, the stock cables will go into gear just fine as long as I'm not banging it into gear. So um, we'll figure that out when time comes. In regards to the next big move for the CRX, if we're talking about this CRX, this is the next big move, going turbo with the car, and I'm just gonna send it and see where this car goes, and see how far we can push it. See if we can go, you know, maybe touch 1099. We're just kind of, you know, wishful thinking here, but that is the goal as of right now. I don't want to. I don't want to plan ahead, and then we're far away from getting to where we want to go with the car. So, you know, a little step at a time. Um, JDM DIY. So I'm in Northern California, like 11, 12 hours away from Vegas. So if you ever come this direction, hit me up for sure. CZ, a half core radiator. I believe I don't have any use for it just because um, I have a half core, and the half core interferes with the turbo exhaust up pipe, and you know the turbo itself, because you know I don't want to take something that I can't use, because if I was to make it work, I'd use the one that I have to make it work, right? So I don't want to just take people's stuff and, you know, just let it sit around. Whew, you guys are lighting up the comment section here. So um let me see. I can't ball out in this car. It's a budget car. You guys gotta understand that from the get-go, that this is a budget car, and I'm not trying to put a lot of money into it. Because if I did, if I was gonna put a lot of money into this car, I'd actually work on the wagon first and give it all the goodies before I put any real money into this car. If you guys know me from the get-go, this has always been a budget car, and obviously I'm just making use of everything that I have around the house rather than paying a lot of money for high quality parts. The goals with the CRX as of right now is to touch 10 seconds, and I know it's achievable if I have the driver's mod and fixing all my transmission gearing issues. If you guys watch DIY Mike, he's building the cheapest 10-second car out there right now, and I'm way below what he has spent up to date. So you know, now it's just a race between who goes tens at the cheapest budget possible. But my goal with the car is like 350 horsepower on E85, which is completely doable, and I have high hopes for it. So we're just crossing fingers as of right now. Whew, you guys are, I'm trying to keep up here. I appreciate everybody who's been subscribed for such a long time. You know, given that I've been in and out of YouTube several different years. You know, I was here 1 year, I was gone for 1 year. But I truly appreciate you guys are still around now that I am back, because you guys are the ones who really, you know, keep me going, showing me that, you know, you guys love the content, and it motivates me to keep coming out here and providing more for you guys, sharing my builds with y'all. So, you know, I love to motivate people too. So if anybody finds my stuff helpful, it makes me happy that I'm doing something for you guys or helping you guys with your stuff. Funk dope. I'm actually considering putting the body kit on this car because in a couple of months I'm going to be selling the red CRX, given that I have too much cars or too many cars. So, you know, I don't offer paint jobs, if you guys are wondering. I can't really say who's my favorite YouTuber. I've actually fell off a lot of the channels because nowadays everybody's just doing way too much, jumping all over the place with different cars, doing too many different things. And I'm not hating, like I'm happy for them, except I'm one of those people who likes to focus on, if I have a project, I'm gonna finish it and make sure this thing is all cherry before I move on to something else. You know, unless one is down, and then I can go work on something else until we get the parts or until we figure out the issue. So I can't really say who's my favorite YouTuber, but probably anybody that's like the realest on their channel, you know, like how I'm trying to be on my videos. I want you guys to, you know, like catch my vibe, you know, how you guys see me on videos, how you guys can see me in reality. There's no two-face going on. There's no different act when I'm on the camera. How I am in real life is how I am on camera. So anybody that's true to themselves in their videos on YouTube, I can respect that. I stopped watching a lot of content, so I mean, and then that's where Honda Vlog comes in, because I haven't kept up with anybody's channel, and Honda Vlogs do the daily recaps or the Monday recaps, and that kind of helps me catch up with everybody's, you know, videos. A Yanaka half rad is still a half rad, and it still is not going to fit with my turbo setup. Cheesy G's, I appreciate you following from day one, man. Honda Tech was like 10 years ago for me. So I'm gonna show you guys, there's a lot of questions, but let me show you guys really quick what I am up to. This video actually should be out on Monday, and what I am currently doing is making an up pipe for my H22. So these are you know, 3-inch stainless steel, and I did some pie cuts on it to make it into a 90, because this is actually going to become a teardrop. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that. It's a teardrop, and this is going to be at the very top of my up pipe. If you guys seen my Instagram, I was actually working on this right here. I'm making an up pipe for my H22 right now, and I'm going to continue fabricating this until tomorrow because I don't want to rush into it and something doesn't fit correctly. So just want to give you guys a little info on what tonight's live is going on, what it's about. So um I gotta keep scrolling all the way up. There's just so many freaking, ooh, the bugs are out too. So let's see. God damn it. You guys are crazy. Been subscribed since 1000. That's 19,000 ago. Holy shit. Try to decide to go H2B or B20V, trying to figure out which one is more reliable. Any motor is reliable. It's up to the owner to really take care of it. It comes down to the tune, especially of a motor that's going to be making high horsepower. Tune is everything. I can't tell you difference between, I can't tell you H2B, I've never experienced it, but B20 VTEC, when you're getting into boost, that's a whole different story because, people are talking about the rods, the rod bearing, not the rod bearing, the rod bolts, the thin sleeves, so on and so forth. There's a limitation that a B20 block can handle. H2B, I don't know why everybody thinks I know a lot about H2B. This is my first H-series swap, and it's not even H, it's a straight H swap. Ooh, that's an ugly spider. Your name is BS. Hey, I wish I had more subscribers, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So, just scrolling down here. I might have missed something, but a lot of people are commenting Boosted Boys. Not sure. Do a headlight restoration on the CRX. I actually have a video where I did it on the CRV, and that was using the Suds compound with a little bit of light sanding. If you guys scroll through the video list, it's there. Joel, as I mentioned a little earlier, I was talking about as soon as the CRX is done with the H turbo, I'm looking to go 10s with it. But, I'll take anything faster than a 12.4. So, we'll see when time comes. Funk Dope, referring back to Los Banos RHD wagon. I know the guy. I met him a long time ago. Haven't seen him. I don't know if the car's still around. What's up, Miller? What's up, Spoolin? I'm definitely gonna make a video for Beltran. I'm actually gonna make a video on the RSX cables and the bracket with the RSX shift box. Funk Dope, not gonna sell you the EF8 front end because that's something that I truly regretted on my first J front that I sold, and the other one now is just in storage. Oh, fucking A. Uh, uh EG6 Sosa, Boosted Boys Kyle being two-faced. Hey, I don't know the guy personally, so I can't really tell you any. I can't put my input on that. I'm sorry. I watched their stuff too, and I've been watching them since they were at like 17,000. I'm not sure how they blew the fuck up, but they did. Big Rich, there's no way I can race Boosted Boys Wonder in Colorado, which is 1,200 miles away. Secondly, their cars make way over 4, 5, 6, 700 plus horsepower, so that is like an unequal match, if anything. David, okay, so referring to David, I actually had a documentary a couple years ago that me and a buddy did, and it's been 4 years. I haven't seen it released. It actually covers about how I got into the Honda game, how I came about the cars, how did I get into it, why EF, why imports, why imports. But the video never released. But to answer your question, let me go right back up to it. There's just so many comments right now. Uh, how old am I and how long have I been in the Honda game? Okay, so I I've been touching cars, Hondas, since I'm actually gonna find somebody to help me do a documentary on myself so you guys can get a better understanding of where I came about. But to answer this question, I am 29 as of now this year. My birthday was back in June. And I've been doing a Honda since 99. So when I tell people, back in the days, they look at me all crazy because I'm still young. And I'm like, I mean back in the days with the body kits before Fast and the Furious, because I was wrenching on cars uh, that long with my older brother, which is the one with the supercharged all-wheel drive K wagon. He introduced me into it. I got into it. It was something that I loved from the get-go, turning wrenches, swapping motors, filling his nitrous cars and all of that. And then, over time, he got tickets and stuff where he stopped doing cars, and I still pursued it because working on cars is what makes me happy. So here I am today doing the unthinkable, cars that I've never thought I've owned, but I have a right-hand drive K-series turbo wagon. Um, Let me see. I'm just trying to go through all this. Kind of hard because my phone is mounted way up here. I appreciate you guys. B16A block and head for 600 bucks. It really depends on where you're at, because out here people are JDM taxing everything, so you can get a long block for 800-900 bucks. But typically, I think that's a fair price because VTEC heads are still $350. Bottom blocks are $300. Whew. I'm trying to catch up here, guys. What size tires are you running on the B20 VTEC Blue Wagon? That car has 195 45 15s, but my brother's been neglecting to do the alignment, so he's already worn out the brand new tires on it. Do I still need a radiator? I actually have a Mini Cooper radiator on the way because the Mini Cooper dimension is what I need for my car, and it's fairly affordable, it's cheap, and I think it'll work out just fine, so I don't have to sit here and struggle to figure out a radiator system for the CRX. I'm glad that I can help you guys motivate you and your friends to, you know, do what it is that you guys love to do. Is 500 even possible in a stock long block? It is if you really want to push it, but to be on the safe side, I'm not going to try to shoot for 500, but it's definitely doable. If Miller Built's in here, he'll tell you that homeboy knows his shit and he's done it before. How much boost? Honestly, I don't think it's going to require that much boost to make my power go, because one, I'm running a GT35R, two, I am running E85 for this car, and I believe I should be somewhere about 15 horsepower to 15 horsepower, I'm sorry, 15 psi to really kick out my numbers. But I think 8 to 10 will definitely do the job. My brother's never in the video because he works night shift, so when I'm up, he's sleeping. Goodness, I am scrolling back up trying to catch up to y'all. Holy shit. Okay, this is where I left off. Let's keep scrolling here, guys. Honestly, EGs and EJs or anything else after EF, it's not preference to me. I don't feel comfortable in it. But I did sit in my friend's EJ6 coupe with ITR seats, and that felt it felt right. You know what I mean? Like arm length, elbows. Maybe in the future I'll build something other than an EF, but that all comes down to how far we get in life, right? Are you going to Drag Racing National October 13th? Anything in Fontana, Beltran? It's not worth my drive. It's just too far. You know, for me, for the most part, and I do this by myself. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do all of this stuff by myself. So if I was to travel, it'd be by myself, and that'd be too killer for a single person driving with a trailer to race way far out from home. That's just me. Holy moly. Thank you guys to all the support and love y'all been giving me from outside the US. It's crazy my videos even got like are even getting that far out there. That's crazy. Oh, stupid bug. All right, you can make 500 long block, yes. Cheap considering most people want 300-400 for the head, yes. Considering boost stock LS, what ties turbo, 5057 trim, eBay, or like a little Turbonetics turbo. Uh, that'll do the job. Um, Carrie's car is an LS VTEC. It makes 240 on 6 pounds. Niday's car made, I believe, 225 on like 6 pounds as well too. It's crazy to know a lot of subscribers have near same birthdays as me. Glad you guys I'm glad you guys remember. All right, I'm trying to catch up here, guys. I'm actually supposed to be welding this shit up, but like I said, I got the weekends, so I can always do catch up on the weekends. No big deal. I just want to be here live with y'all really quickly. Well, not really quickly. It's already 22 minutes, but um, what do I do for work? I don't do anything. I stay in my man cave all day. I come out here, I work on cars, I upload for you guys, and I go back to sleep. I was working at the Tesla. I made the Model X for a few years, and then I quit my job to try and pursue YouTube. I'm just playing, guys. Um, let's see who else. Okay, because didn't have one, I wanted to buy you a Sirocco. I actually have that radiator. I spoke about it in this video, which is gonna come out on which is out on Monday. So let me show you guys real quick. I have this radiator already. I know a lot of people were mentioning it on the comment section, but I have this radiator already, and it does not fit. So, where the raccoons at? I'm sorry, guys. If I'm missing a lot of the questions way up top, feel free to ask it again. But I'm just gonna start right here at the very bottom of the list as they come up because it's tiring my arm trying to scroll through the screen here. What intercooler am I running? I am running a CX Racing Talon dual backdoor intercooler. I've made 450 horsepower on it without a single spike in temp, and they work perfectly fine. Um, are you doing anything to the motor? Nope. Mike Garcia is gonna be a bone diggity stock, top to bottom, unopened H22 motor. It is an awesome job, but you know what? It really doesn't make me that much money. I'm just I'm a very simple person. So, you know, whenever I do make money on side work or YouTube, for example, it just pays all my bills for me to just live and do what I love, enjoy. Losing my mind. It's just enough for me to pay all the bills and, you know, enjoy doing what I love to do. Why not build a B series? I've done a B series. I've done plenty of B series. The reason why I'm touching the H22 is because the same questions. Why don't you ever build an H22? And here we are, guys, with the H22 car. But I do have my B series block over there. I'd show it to you guys, but my phone is like fixed on the garage rails, so I don't want to move it around, you know. When are you getting back to the truck? The truck, so once this car is turboed and my red CRX gets sold, the truck, it's making its way to the driveway, and I'm gonna start doing all the body work. I know I haven't really shown the Mazda. It's a 86 B2000 Mazda truck, 5-speed, clean title, and it's been non-op since 2009. And once these cars are done, the truck is gonna make its way to the driveway. I'm gonna do the body work, the paint job, the tune up, and get that car back up to par and how it was back in its days. It's been in the family for over 20 years, so I want to revive it, you know? The turbo is from Australia. Yes, it is. Honda life indeed. Yes, I am a real mofo. I'm a real mofo. What's up, man? I've been watching every upload. You're dope. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. My K versus your K. I am down. It actually is gonna make it. There's a cruise on Sunday, and the wagon be coming out. So, stay forward to that. Mm, just tune at Red Zone DA Poor Man's Type R internal Crawford superchargers Bay 330. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty usable power for damn sure. Shout out to the Red Zone homies, always taking care of everybody out there. Do I have merchandise? All right, so I never ran this across anybody or talked about it, but I do plan on bringing out some merches. I know I've been saying it a few different videos ago, but um, I'm just been trying to get everything together before I do. But I'm looking forward to key tags, a bunch of decals because I've been slacking on it, some new design T-shirts, and some slap stickers. If you guys are interested in any of those, hey, let me know. Okay, so you love me. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Are you gonna kill the raccoons? It is against the law to kill a raccoon, and it is $10,000 each to kill a raccoon. Fine. Sorry, it's a $10,000 fine for each raccoon I kill. So all I'm really doing is shoot around them and get them to be gone. You feel me? Holy shit. When am I going back to SoCal? It's probably gonna be against next. Oh shit. When am I coming back to SoCal? I'm actually going to SoCal every year. I go to SoCal probably about 3 times. Week Fest, sorry, not Week Fest. IBOC, JCCS maybe, and the Chronicles. So that's usually when I go to SoCal. But it's just so far of a drive. I don't really enjoy the drive when it's by myself. Do I have any built D16s? I need help with my project DC2. I'm in Tracy. Hit me up on the media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and I'll get to you guys when I can. You guys don't know the amount of messages I get every day, and I try my best to get back to everybody while still trying to do what I'm doing here every day. So I apologize if I have not answered your guys' questions. Um, Wish you would sell your CSS block. I'm gonna need it considering it was up for sale. Nobody wanted to buy it, so now it's just a garage decoration. It was up for sale for a good minute, and I was selling it for super cheap too, but nobody wanted it, and everybody else kept lowballing me, so I stopped pushing the sale. Um, Hit me up with the specs of the turbine if you want a replacement. All I know is what I've already mentioned on the video: GT35 82R from Australia. It doesn't even say Garrett on the compressor housing, but it does say Garrett on the exhaust housing, and that's all I know that about it. It's ball bearing for sure. I spent 4,000 for engine bay on my Integra. Holy fuck! I don't think I can ever justify 4,000 for an engine bay. Um, how come you haven't got up to me about the free graphic design? I don't know. I honestly think the way it was worded, I just didn't feel like, you know, replying back to it. When you mention something about I don't do stuff for free, it's like you already hit me up for free stuff. So technically free, you don't have to you don't have to throw that curveball at me, unless it was somebody else. What kind of power does a supercharged wagon makes? Okay, so I didn't really cover too much about my brother's supercharged wagon. So the supercharged wagon made 283 wheel horsepower on 4 pounds with a restricting header and no exhaust. So we're gonna get 1,000. Or actually, no, we have 1,000 cc's. We're gonna get a bigger header, and we're gonna get I believe, a bigger pulley to do 8 or 9 pounds, and we're shooting for 350 plus. Ah, crap. Those mail slaps. I actually have that still saved on my computer, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out, like, do I want to press buy? It's already in the cart on the website. I'm just not 100% sure if I want to commit to doing it just yet, because I feel like the design could be a lot better. I'm not much into designing. I used to be an artist when I was a kid, but I dropped the pencil a long time ago. Thank you for everything you've done in your videos. I truly appreciate Caveman. I appreciate you giving me all the stuff for the GoPro. It's actually hanging on the GoPro mountain stuff right now on my phone. Was looking at midget porn until I see you. Oh, you should have just stayed watching the midget porn. God damn it. Any plans to build a Frank trans? Actually, I've talking to Miller, and Miller was talking to me about as far as first, second gear goes, third and fourth. So maybe in the future we'll Frankenstein a transmission or something. Cause Miller Built knows a ton about H22s. Train the raccoons to handle the crackheads. Honestly, the crackheads has died down a lot here where I live at. I mean, if you guys follow me a year or so ago, I used to always deal with them all the time. Now it's like once in a blue moon they come through here, but once they see the gate locked, they're like, "I'll turn around and take off." The raccoons are them fuckers are hella big. Watch, I'll give it like another hour or so. They'll come sliding through in a second here. Shout out to Joey, all them people from the Chronicles. If they ever watch my stuff, they'll truly appreciate you and the shout outs. So I don't think they ever do though. But if you start working on Hondas, what else would you be working on if you didn't work on Hondas? If I wasn't working on Hondas, I'd be working at a warehouse and just living my shit day by day, you know? Honda is life, bro. I went to school for it and actually dropped out, but I went to school to try to learn more about it, but it just made me go to sleep more than anything. Not the automotive section. I went to college and I finished all my courses, but I couldn't do my general eds. And I walked out one day and never returned back to college. Meow Meow. You guys want to see Meow Meow? He's right here. Meowing at me for no goddamn reason. Meow Meow. This is the homie right here. Look at him. Meow Meow. Camera's over here, bruh. That's Meow Meow. So Meow Meow is a polydactyl, if I never explained it to you guys. But he does have an extra thumb right there. Meow Meow is 7 years old. I got him March 2011. And he's got 2 kids around here and his side hoe. If you guys ever pay attention to me talking about his side hoe. Shout out from Houston, bro. Appreciate the love out there. Shane, yes sir, no problem. Andrew, good night, brother. Oh my god, there's just so many. Well, I don't want to show you guys too much of the up pipe because it's supposed to be in the video for Monday. So this is more like a Q&A or kind of just something to kick out for you guys on a Friday night, you know, to end your day's worth of work, to watch me go live and kind of talk to you guys and, you know, ask me whatever you guys want to ask me. So any luck on the wastegate? No, I have a buddy that has a wastegate and we had talked about what he wanted for it, but I just haven't hit him up because, you know, I really don't affiliate with them as much anymore. Why are you looking at me like that for? Oh no, I don't think I can trade. I don't think I can trade Meow Meow for anything. He's gonna be with me until the day I'm gone. Right, Meow Meow? Will you turbo the all-wheel drive K wagon? Will you turbo the all-wheel drive K wagon? I'm a little confused on that question. Will I turbo the all-wheel drive K wagon? Well, the wagon is already turboed. It's just not all-wheel drive, unless you're asking if I'm ever going to all-wheel drive. Much love out there, brother. Boost Meow Meow. I don't think there's a turbo big enough for him. Actually, Joel, I talked about it. I'm probably going to do a quick 30-40 minute session live on the days I don't have an upload, just to kind of kick something out for you guys. Q&As, because sometimes I don't get to all the comments. So, you know, a live Q&A will be more practical, I guess you can say. If I'm not doing anything. Right now I'm supposed to be doing something, but it's already gotten dark. So what's up, bro? Shout out to Fabian. It's Fabian. Fishing live. I actually love fishing. I just haven't gone fishing in a minute. My license expired, but Calvin, shout out to the OG sedan. Damn. I missed the car, but man, the car is gone. The four-door's gone. If you guys are interested in my red CRX, stay posted. It'll be up for sale in about 3 months when my insurance expires. Shout out. Damn, this thing's going way too damn fast. Nah, I don't think Booster Boy's down to be collaborate with me. I'm a nobody. You feel me? Man, you're making me sweat, bro. Your fur is freaking hot. Say bye-bye. Ow, it's freaking clawing me. Get out of here. Go, shoo. Go do something. Go find your side hose. What? Ronnie. Hold on, I gotta scroll back into Ronnie for a second here. Hold on a second. Ronnie. What do you think about poor man's Type R or Ella's VTEC? Whoa. Poor man's Type R. I've never done a poor man's Type R. I can't really give you guys an opinion on it. Will you ever work on something else beside a Honda, maybe a 240? It just really depends. My buddy has a 240 that we've been meaning to do work on, but everybody's just so busy, you know? Okay, Ronnie, keep fucking around and you'll get a 38mm Turbo Smart wastegating the mail. Maybe I'll just keep fucking around, huh? All right, saw you in a recap live stream chat. Would you ever go right-hand drive on the CRX? Probably not. How much you want for the Rex? I'm looking at like $1,000 for the CRX, bone stock CRX SI. Everything's converted back to stock. The only thing it has is an aftermarket steering wheel, but I'm gonna be removing that too. What's good, bro? Shout out to Grillo. Grillo. Grillo reminds me of Grillo from Ricer Miata. Fucking Grillo. Sorry. Met you at iBot Cali, and you look taller on YouTube. I'm only taller because the phone is like way up the top. Or actually, I don't know how I look taller, but okay. Michael C. I did get the Makita back at the junkyard because, you know, not a lot of people were going through the car that I was in. So when I realized inside the car that my drill was gone, I actually ran back inside to that car and found my drill under the kick panel that I removed. So I'm glad to have my drill back. Let's see. Ella's VTEC, a Camaro. What do you mean by Camaro? Do you eat seafood? I sure do. I'm actually supposed to go. I was supposed to go get sushi tonight because I was watching SP Tuning. You know, when he recorded his vlog yesterday where he was going to work, and he's actually a waitress, a waiter, or something from the resort, and he was taking care of the sushi area, and I was supposed to go get sushi right now, but I'm chilling here talking live with y'all. We live, baby. So, I actually do love seafood. Got you. I got a 90 DA with B20Z. Can't go wrong with the B20s. Don't test me. I got that brand new one still in the box that I was going to use for my build. Ronnie, you better quit playing with my feelings, man. Quit playing with my emotions. If you were about it, P.O. Box is down below. Yo, what's up, Victor? Hey, if you guys don't already follow Victor, his name right there is Project DA9. He is the guy who bought my old K20A2 motor. And if you guys wanted to know what happened to the old K20 that was in the wagon, right here, follow Victor because he's doing a full build on it. So check out what he's doing. It's got a little bit of nitrous in it. So if you guys love nitrous, link up. Holy shit, this live stuff is... it's kind of tough to keep up with here. Octavio, I'm gonna be building the RSX really soon. Like I said, once I clear everything out here, I'll have room for it. The RSX is actually at storage, so it's still around. I contemplated a few times about selling the RSX, but I think RSX is definitely something different on the channel. I wish I was closer to Cali. I'd pick up the CRX. CRX are rusty or too expensive. You know, that's what it is nowadays. A lot of the cars, they get older as they go and they get more cancer as they go too. That's very unfortunate. But if you guys really love your cars, you'll do whatever it takes to get rid of all the rust. I've seen some crazy restorations. So, will the CRX be running with a sock? And will it pass smog? Pass smog, no. But it is stock, yes. The only downfall is it's converted to OBD1. Because, you know, that's what I had lying around the house. I'm broke for the K and H. I can only afford B series. Ain't nothing wrong with the B series. A little bit of turbo. It'll be fast. Do you ever plan on going FES spec? Enlighten me. Meow meow in the background. He's still here. He's on the floor. I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's right there. Damn meow meow. All right, guys. I don't know why my eyes looking so red right now in the freaking live. um. Okay. I'm trying to scroll back here. Done. I'll send it next week. Do you like your? I actually do enjoy my K28 too, because everybody knows the EF has so much problems with K24s, hood clearances, and all that. But as far, okay, so I know there's been a controversy between H22 versus K or H versus K, and I can't fully give you guys my input on the two motors, although I do have a K there and I have a H here. But stock for stock, the K is so responsive. Like it makes when you get on it, it picks up and it goes. I haven't really driven this car in the street yet, but I've done a few launches here and there, and this thing is torquey as hell. Both these cars, stock for stock, makes the same torque. I made 168, I made 167 torque on these two cars, and both 291 pump, stock for stock, just bolt-ons. I made 210 on the stock K, and I made 207 on the H22. So they're pretty close. But if it ever came down, say like money is not the is not, what do you call it? How do you say it? If money wasn't an option, and if it was between the K and the H, I'd definitely go K. One, because I'm an EF chassis guy, so swapping the H22 and the EF chassis is so much more complicated than swapping the K in our chassis. So Ronnie, appreciate you tuning in, man. Thank you. Have a good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. But EF chassis specifically, I'd go with the K over an H just because of the simplicity of it. But it's just unfortunate that the K costs a ton more. So H would be a better series because they make the same power, and then they both have their pros and cons. You know what I mean? And they both can be Frankenstein out. So I can't really tell you because the driving of this car is not the same as the driving of the K car. So I can't really give you a true comparison on the two engines. But they are really close, all motor to all motor. The K is not drive-by-wire. That only applies to, I believe, the 06 Plus K-series that are drive-by-wire. But anything up to the 06, or no. Yeah, anything up to the 06 RSX is not, but the 06 Civic is drive-by-wire, I believe. Don't quote me on it. Calvin, I appreciate you wanting to buy me this new stuff, but I'm actually gonna get a new camera soon, so the GoPro is not gonna be my main shooting device anymore. I'm just using it because that is all I have, and I'm tired of destroying my phone recording from it. The RSX is gonna be more of a street build, but actually it's gonna be sold when it's all said and done. What's up, bros? Leo from San Antonio, LSV sedan. Hey, what is up? What are my thoughts on the new Civic Type R? I think it's a great overall car from the package. Like, from factory. When I went to the CRX NorCal Owners Meet race event a couple months ago, one of the one of the friends brought his Civic Type R out, and it was pretty fast. It was like a low 13-second car. It was clean inside and out, like comfort wise, and just the body is really aggressive. I would buy it if I could afford it for sure. Can't really speak too much upon it because I've only seen and sat in it once in my life. Is it worth boosting? Is it worth boosting the D16Y8? I have an auto and want to switch to 5-speed. It's a great starter engine, but I must advise you. Once you go boost, you're always gonna want more. So boosting a Y8 VTEC engine, 5-speed with a basic turbo kit, it's definitely a great starter beginner's setup. And I can't really speak upon too much on the single cam because I've never built a single cam. When are you going all-wheel drive in the Rex? Probably never. So I would have to get rod and pistons. Rod and pistons is probably like the least you want to do if you start making more power. Swap question, JTM ITR and the CRX. How would I get the VSS signal? I seen that question before. I'm sorry if I didn't reply back to it. I don't remember where I saw it. It's just there's just so many messages I get every day. But in order to get your VSS to work in your hydro transmission, you just pretty much use a DA Integra 9093 Integra VSS and swap it in. I actually had one here, but it's gone now. Because you're still retaining the cable to your transmission, which then is cable driven all the way to your cluster. But if you don't want to do that, you can run the ITR VSS and convert over to a DC or EK or S2000 cluster, which then converts you over to electric VSS signal. What's heavier, the CRX or the Del Sol? I honestly do not know because I've never weighed a Del Sol. My input on H23 blue top. That's a good question. If I had an input on it, I'd share it with you, but never came across it. This is my first, guys, this is my first H22 motor this year. There's still a lot to learn about it. There's still a lot to learn about the differences of the H22A, USDM, JDM, H23, red top, blue top, SIR, VTEC. I'm still learning all of this, so I'm sorry if I can't give you a real input on it, but how much have I spent? Okay, hold on. I'm skipping here. Holy shit. What size are my rims? The wagon is 16s and everything else is all 15s. Quality coming. Can you put a K24 in a junkyard and RSX to sell? Actually, the K24 is not mine. I scored that for a buddy of mine that was there with me that day. I was just there for the cables, and even those suckers were gone. F23A block with H22 head for my 97 coupe. That's a nice setup. I'm sure Miller can tune in on that. All motor K-swap the CRX. That was the original plan, but I ended up selling my motor to Victor, Project DA9. I don't have a spare K motor no more. How much have I spent to get my car to where it is? Now that is referring to which one of my 3 cars. I can tell you right now, too goddamn much. What is the best B-Series turbo kit for a reasonable price? It really comes down to like your preference. Your preference is very important. Cheap, fast, and reliable. You can only choose 2, and the third is your, like what it's gonna be. Do an LS swap in my CRX. I wish I could think out of the box like that, man. That takes a lot of money actually, because all of that has to come from somewhere. But referring back to the turbo kit, that really comes down to your budget. A lot of starters, people can go off with eBay turbo kits, and then you upgrade the turbo, and then you upgrade the wastegate later down the road, because those, if anything, is the first things to go on your turbo kit. Or the first thing, yeah, well, the first thing to go, and then it can destroy your freaking motor. Quick question, do you know what seats would fit an 89 CRX? Every seat that you put into another car that don't belong needs to be seat pan swapped. So there's no direct seats for an 89 CRX unless you do seat pan swap. What's up with the K24? It's not my motor. It's a friend of mine. Got an LS CRX with 50 shot of nitrous, ran 11.8. That's pretty goddamn good because, you know, you're talking about just an LS here, not a VTEC engine. Oh, and definitely driver's mod. You know what seats would fit in 86? I've never seen an 86 up close to even tell you what fits that. Victor Sandoval. Victor. Victor. Tesla Victor? You little shithead. Do I need a wastegate? You know what? I'm going to give that a couple weeks and we'll figure out if we're going to have a wastegate here or not. But I do have an eBay one on it right now, and that has a torn diaphragm, so I can't even use that. Does your H22 have a manual tensioner? Actually, I've never opened it, so I don't even know. It still has the balance shaft, it still has the belt, and it's pretty much an unopened, untouched H22. Is it worth boosting a stock B20 with a block guard? That comes down to your power. It really comes down to your power goals. And the tune. The tune is very important. I've seen some stock B20s boosted, and they've lasted some time, so. Did you ever get that Makita? Yes, I did. I got the Makita gun back from the junkyard after I already left the junkyard. Luckily for me, nobody was in that car that I left it in. OBD1 harness plug and play for LS. Wait, LS? Is OBD1 harness plug and play for LSV or B20V? Yes. They all plug up in the same spot for the most part. Friend of mine is building K24 block with Type R head. Any advice? I'm not sure what kind of advice you're looking for, but that's pretty gnarly setup. That's a Frankenstein motor. You got power in the head and you got torque in the block. So if you follow Right Hand Drive Kevin, his old setup before his new JBRE, he has a K24 with a K20 head, and he makes some really awesome power stock for stock. What's your opinion on the F-Series motor? I've never touched an F-Series motor. I can't really tell you honestly anything about the F-Series. But if you guys want to know about the F-Series motor, Miller built. That guy will tell you all kinds of shit about it. What's up, Med and Synergy? I got the green all-wheel drive CRV Turbo. Ran into you in Sonics a few months ago. I remember you, bro. That was a straight-up sleeper turbo CRV, man. I wish I'd have kept mine, but it was auto anyways. What's your opinion on F-Series? I already answered that. I have a CSS GSR LSV block, B20 Eagle crank, CP pistons, tuning Cali with Dardane, looking to make 600 to 800 horsepower. It's completely doable. I mean, you're really pushing the CSS block, but it's doable for sure. I'm not gonna sell you my Pro 1 cams. They're literally still wrapped up from last year when I bought them from Skunk 2. Let's see some welding already. Fuck, you're right. I'm supposed to be welding right now. Oh shit. I'm at Pick and Pull. I'll share, see if we have any linkage. Do you want an EG6 shell? No, I'm actually selling my CRX because I don't have space for another CRX, so I can't even get an EG6 shell if that. My engine apparently is a closed deck block, and I think the closed deck is probably the block you want to go with if you're trying to stay stock sleeves, if that makes any sense. I forgot which one has the cast iron sleeves, but one of the H's do. Have you comp tested the H22? I have not. Are you gonna do a fuel cell in the CRX? Mike Garcia, I am gonna do I'm gonna ditch the 10-gallon, and I got two choices. I'm gonna either make a 3-gallon for the rear, like the FCS style, or I'm gonna make a 2-gallon up in the front fender here, just so I can take all that weight off in the rear. Okay, this whole comment section just scrolled right up. Physics. I sort of remember an old video saying your fam was flipped too. I'm full Cambodian. My cousins are half Filipino because my uncle married a Filipino woman. So I'm 100% Cambodian. Them auto and manual swap cluster plugs don't match up. Is there another cluster that would work without the cables and redoing it, e.g. sedan? Auto to manual swap and my cluster plugs don't match. Whatever. What? Um, I get mistaken for Mexicans. I get mistaken for Filipino and Samoan, but I am Cambodian. You ever thought about donking the CRX and slapping 26s on it? I think we have enough room to put 26s on my brother's bike because that shit is lifted. Old school DA9, what up, brother? My H22 is sleeved. If I ever had sleeve, man, I'll send that motherfucker. Will I ever race the Tong Man? Tong Man is a good like 2 hours away from me. I actually been watching his video all this morning for some damn reason. But if it came down to it, I'll run him. It's a pretty fast car. What's the guy's channel name for the F series? I have no clue. How do you like your turbo setup? Which car? The wagon? The turbo setup it spools a little too fast for me. The H22, we're just making everything work, so we'll figure it out when it's all said and done. Can you build me a rear mount bracket from my all-wheel drive K-series? I'll build you one after I build mine. I'm glad I made it to I'm glad I made it in new to the channel. Cutney 2020. Welcome aboard, brother. Welcome aboard. Send it, Poppy. Hell yeah. Need help with my B20V. Now, okay, so let me tell you guys this really quickly. When people ask me, could you help me with something, I'd advise you guys to just cut straight to the chase, because, you know, I really don't have the time to go back and forth, trying to figure out what the question you guys are trying to ask me. So if you guys have a question, just send it, you know, so I can reply back the first time with an answer. Miller Built still in here, guys. So if you guys got any F-Series, A-Series question, that is the man to go to. I am still learning, so I don't know everything. Miller Built Tuning on Instagram if you guys got any questions. Love your videos. I truly appreciated that boy. Ever come to the Salinas for runs? I've gone to Salinas a few different times. I went out there for the shootout recently. I was out there low key. I didn't have a car, but you know, I was there with my sexy ass. LSV Tech, stock sleeve, block, Manleys, rods, pistons, GSR 70 mil, 93 GSR tranny, precision 58. Top mount 496. Your setup is very, very similar to my setup before I went CSS. I made 450 with GSR cams on a Garrett 60-1. So 496 is definitely a lot for sure. God damn, I'm supposed to be welding right now. What B series would be best to boost stock? I'll probably tell you it's GSR, B16 or GSR. Miller Built will tell you as well. His buddy Josh has a stock GSR with an eBay turbo that makes 406 and runs 10.7s. Bone stock tranny, no LSD. When you did your right-hand drive conversion, was your front end from Japan? Don't remember. How much was it? My JDM front end on my wagon is actually from a EF9 hatchback, and I am probably one of 3 or 2 in the world, internet-wise, that has an EF9 front end on a wagon. And I want to keep it that way, so I'm not going to share with you guys how I did it. And the front end cost me, it was like $400 because I pieced it together. No, it was about $800 because the hood was expensive, but I pieced it together, guys. Who is the one guy you would like to race? I don't know who what are my choices? There's a lot of people, but you know, I can't say nothing because I ain't got a car to compete with. What engine series do you prefer to work on? That's crazy. I've touched single cams, B series, H series, K series. God damn, I don't know. I actually like the K series, but I've been B series for like 13, 14 years. Did your brother all-wheel drive K-series get done? And would you show it again? Actually, he came to me and talked to me about it today. We're gonna send his car to the shop on Monday to get his drive shaft rebuilt, and hopefully we have some videos of his car going all-wheel drive soon. He's finally coming to his senses to drop his car off because he didn't want to drop it off before. Lance, thank you for tuning in. Can you recommend a shop here in SJ? I need to change the valves. Synergy Auto Works on Keys. Love your videos. Thank you very much. Dog Tag, what is up? Seth, I'll buy the block you have. No. So the thing about me holding onto my CSS block is that once the CRX is said and done later down the road and we've maxed this car out and we've already sent it a jillion times, the CSS motor is going to be in a new chassis. And I haven't spoke about it yet, but I'm keeping that motor for the next car, and I'm looking to make like 600 horsepower. So I cannot sell it anymore. I had 2 blocks for sale. I had a 0-mile GSR built block and I have the CSS, and nobody wanted it. So now when I finally sell 1 block, everybody wants the other one. It makes no sense to me, but holy shit. You think about getting your own place, bro? In the future. I don't justify leaving my family just yet if I can't even take care of myself that much, you know? Without them, I'm nothing. Yet. Wonder if you can make money sending Aussie right-hand drive parts from Australia to USA? Yeah. If you got the right connect and the price is right. I have no idea who Chenma? No idea. Will you auto your CRX with a high stall? Probably never. Gotta hit the sack. Hope you get your welding done tonight. I appreciate it. Was supposed to be welding, but this is entertaining to me. What up, Dana? Good channel. Appreciate everything. No problem, Ivan. EG or EK hatchback? EK. I sat one in the junkyard the other day and kind of started growing some feelings for it. You should race driver B. If he's all stock, then I'm fully built. Maybe race your cars against each other. Now the problem is this car is not registered, so I can't even bring it on the street. But if I took it to the track, then that'd be pretty cool. What manifold do you plan on running eventually for the H22? We're talking about the H22. I'm actually planning a forward-facing manifold. What do you think about Carnival yellow with yellow tweeted interior? That's probably like a rare color to come by. What turbo do you plan on putting on it? On which car? Any plans to come back to Fresno anytime soon? Probably not anytime soon. I don't think there's any reason for me to be out there as of right now. How much horsepower you think you can make with the H22? Endless. I can probably make up to 5 if Millibit was tuning it. But that's not my realistic goal with it. What valves springs would you install in the H22? Anything dual valve springs and retainers, just so you can ensure them fucking valves are gonna reopen when reclose when they're supposed to. When's your next live video so I can tune in? If you guys follow me on Instagram, I'll definitely stay posted with the next live. I want to make sure you guys are aware of it first, because this is just gonna randomly come depending on the days I don't do anything. Well, why is my earlobe so big? That is an infection from earrings I got when I was a kid, when I got in a fight, and I didn't have any medical to remove them. I had a gas lens, Shane. I broke the gas lens like 5 days ago, and I do have short back caps. Just my tungstens they're all long out of the package. Something's pretty loud right there. So I'm probably gonna be on live for like another 15 minutes here, guys, because I got to get some work done, and I still got a lot of my stuff outside of the garage. Michael, that's what I love to hear. I'm. Um, I'm glad I could inspire you. Do you have gas lens? I got, okay, bugs. You can hit gas, TPS sensor says bugs. Fontana's Bakersfield is kind of far from you guys. How do you like your turbo? I'm pretty sure I answered that already. When am I gonna start working on the mini truck? The mini truck will come on to the driveway once the CRX is done. Um, I don't know. Oh shit. Okay. What was my first car? That was my EF sedan I've had for 10 years, and I sold it in 2014. If you guys follow me that long, that was my pride and joy. That was the car that taught me everything. I work, Tina, I work on a whole bunch of other cars before YouTube. I've done a lot of like Suburbans and trucks and Nissans and stuff, because that's what was always around me. Acuras, Toyotas and stuff. Crackheads behind you, bro. Don't be fucking playing games like that. What the hell? Oh, have I seen Streets of Legend? No. How much are the K24 motors from the junkyard? Any motor long block is 160. We paid 160 for that K24 the other day. Uh, Brett, appreciate you watching from the good old sedan days. I'm gonna be making a comeback real soon with another EF sedan, so you guys better stay posted. Oh wait, did I say that? Oh shit, I was supposed to say that. Um, hey, the skunk has been gone. I haven't heard or seen the skunks here in a minute. Give me a second. Yeah, I have not seen or heard the skunks in a minute, but the raccoons are definitely still around for sure. Love from Sydney. Truly appreciate it. Thank you. When are you coming to Famaso? Probably. I don't know if there's one more towards the end of the year. It may be out there. I'm not sure yet. Um, what are the plans for the mini truck? I'm going to restore it back to how it was in its prime 10, 15 years ago. So how you guys see it in the bush is just going to be fully refreshed, repaint it. And I'm definitely going to have a series on that for sure. If you haven't seen how it ends yet on Netflix, I actually was supposed to watch it, but I didn't. Mr. EF2, you should have kept it, hung. You should have kept it. You fucked up. The EF sedan still remember the city lights. Oh wow, the city lights. Actually, the crazy shit is, I still have the city light harnesses from my EF sedan in my box here somewhere. When I was cleaning the garage, when I was hoarding, I found them and I stuffed them away because that was probably the last like piece to the car that I still have. How much you sell the blue stock converter? I sold it for $1,300, my EF sedan, to a friend of mine who lives down the street, and then he sold it to somebody else. What do I think about the first and second gens? If I could get my hands on them, I would probably restore them because they are part of history, guys. Does my parents trip about the cars? Yes, that is one of the reasons why I'm selling my sedan, my CRX, sorry. Just need all the space to make this place look less of a clustered area. Does Sacramento Raceway still plan on closing? Yes, they are. Do you need any Makita battery? That's a good one. I actually do need some Makita batteries. Every battery has their life on it, like 2 years or something, and my Makita battery has been running for like 4 years, but they die like every 5 minutes. So I do plan on buying them. They're just so expensive. So it is not a Raider. I don't really watch football, so not not a Raiders beanie. Sorry. Have you only ever sprayed Rust-Oleum? That's Let me show you guys real quick. I don't know how to flip my camera around. This right here, guys. I know a lot of people has mistaken this car for Rust-Oleum, but this paint on the wagon is not Rust-Oleum. It is actually Omni Plus with Shopline Clear, and the paint cost me about $500, $600, something like that, for all the materials to paint, to do all the body work and all of that. So this is Rust-Oleum. This is Automotive paint job. This cost me a lot of money, and this cost me $8. $8 Rust-Oleum right there, guys. So for some of you guys who are confused about the paint job, the wagon, it is not Rust-Oleum. The wagon I actually painted with a buddy of mine, and back then I wasn't like too heavy on YouTube, so I never recorded the process other than the bodywork section. So we took that to my friend's house about 50 miles away, and we shot it in his booth, and then I picked it up a few days after. Uh, when are you coming down to Vegas? I live down the street. God damn, Vegas is just too damn far. I want to go out there. Last time I was out there was like 2015, and swapped the mini truck. I actually thought about it. My uncle sell, I can do whatever I want. So maybe S2000 swap, or or a K-series swap. Oh, that's a Raccoon, guys. That's a Raccoon. I lied. Not a Raccoon. Uh, all right, guys. Got a few minutes here. So how much did it cost to spray the Rust-Oleum? If you guys don't have all the stuff to paint Rust-Oleum, it's going to cost you a lump sum, just because if you're doing it by the gun, you need a compressor, you need the gun, the line, the hoses, all of that. If you're doing it with the original $50 Rust-Oleum paint job, the reason why it's called $50 is because you use a paint roller. So the paint roller, the paint, the mineral spirits, the materials to, tape the car down, all of that is 50 bucks. But if you paint, and if you have all the paint gun and you have the compressor and stuff already, the paint's only 8 bucks, and then mineral spirits 8 bucks, and then everything else is up to you as far as material, prep material goes. But don't expect to spend a lot of money, because it's supposed to be a poor man's paint job, a budget. I call it a budget paint job. Back in the days, 10 years ago, I did it, and everybody was like, "Oh shit, what the hell? Cost you $16." Nowadays, nowadays, everybody's rattle can. Uh, not that anything's wrong with rattle cans. When are you gonna have a track day, and give us a heads up beforehand and let us know what track? Usually when I talk about track days, it'll be in the prior video up until the track day. So if you guys stay posted on the video, I'll definitely talk about it, and I'll let you guys know if I am gonna be out there or not. Even because airsoft may be illegal in California, it is illegal to shoot animals. I didn't shoot them. I just shoot to scare them. So, but they're still there. I can hear them. I can hear them munching. Do you know where to get new doors and seals or weather strippings for EF wagon? Junkyard. Or somebody who's parting out a car. They don't sell them brand new anymore. You think about Rust-Oleum and spray can in Australia? Some places limit you to how much you can buy of a certain type of paint. So, will the CRX Turbo H make it to the track before summer ends? September. I think September is the last track of the year, because August is coming up, and we're gonna be racing the wagon in August. So look forward to that. I don't build EGs or EKs because they're not my preference. If I can't fit in the car, there's no way I'm gonna be comfortable in a car going fast. Um, what's up, Christian? Any any plans of building a lap car? So the lap car was supposed to be the blue B20 VTEC wagon, but my brother, He's just been all over the place. I'm not sure what his plans are with the car anymore. My suspension, everything is on that car, but he just doesn't, I don't know what he's doing with it. Um, two JZ swap Tacoma. I actually thought about a one JZ in the Mazda. So if anybody got information on how to do that, let me know. Alameda in the house, what is going on? Akmau. Ay. It is summer in Cali all year long. No, the season has been super late out here in California. Like, we be getting hot, deeper, like way past half the year, and then it'll be hot all the way up to like September or something, you know. And then it'll start being cold. Then it'll start getting all rainy and shit. But even then, we barely get rain out here, guys. I'm supposed to be welding right now. It's a little too late to cut right now, so I'm gonna have to continue this tomorrow. How much for the red CRX? Probably gonna have it about $1,000 now that the car is running and everything. What's cold for you? I live in Chicago. I sleep butt naked, so anything colder than where we're at right now, I'm cool with that. Check out them pie cuts. Hey. If you guys want to see more updates on this up pipe, be sure to tune in on Monday's video. We'll pretty much cover everything that I did as far as making this right here. What is the whining noise in the D-series when I put it in first gear, second, no AC compressor? Input shaft bearing, throwout bearing, maybe. What do you like other than working on cars? Other hobbies? Airsoft is one of it right here. I used to play paintball, fishing, hiking, exploring. A lot of things, actually. Did you look for your drill when you returned to the junkyard? When I left the junkyard, I realized it was gone. And then I went back and I found it. So I have my drill with me. Are you willing to do a swap? But yeah, guys, so we got 3 more minutes before we are an hour and 20 minutes into this live video. And in 3 minutes, we are going to cut this. So just want to let you guys know right now, I truly appreciate everybody who tuned in. And it's crazy to say that there's still 160 people in this room right now. I hope you guys enjoy this one for damn sure. And please, most definitely look forward to more live videos. And if I don't mention it in the video before, stay posted on my Instagram at EFNStatic, EFNSTATIC, because I will definitely announce my lives there before we go live here on YouTube. Depending on the parts, yes, you can contact me on Instagram. I'm mostly on there if I'm not, you know, anywhere else actually. But when I get used to this whole live ordeal, maybe we'll start doing a lot more live later down the road for sure. Right now it's just I have my phone literally tied up on the freaking garage just so it can be stabilized. But you know what? If it works, it works. So anyways, I got to get started on welding this right here, and then I need to clean up all of my stuff over there and over there. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video for sure. Monday. And everybody who's still in here, I truly appreciate you. Uh-oh, uh-oh. And I'll see you guys in the next, I guess you could say the video comes first. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.